What is Stream and why does it exist? Stream is a collaboration between 16 of the major water companies in the UK and 7 specialist partners with a shared vision to unlock the benefit of water data. Stream also benefits from regulatory oversight from several key sector regulators, along with the experience and insights from many voluntary advisors from both within and outside the water sector. Stream's vision is to unlock the potential of water data to the benefit of customers, society and the environment. To do this, Stream has created data sharing infrastructure which provides a clear framework for sharing water data in a consistent, trusted and efficient way. By doing this, Stream has removed the barriers that have historically prevented water company data from being more systematically used to generate value. So what do we mean when we say data sharing infrastructure? Our data sharing infrastructure has 4 main components: ecosystem, which is our community, use cases and datasets, operational practices and technology. These 4 pillars are supported by a common transparent governance model, and value generation sits at the heart of everything that we do. Our community, also known as our data ecosystem, is made up of publishers and data users and is a critical piece of the infrastructure because it is our community who generates the value. Without them, there would be no one to publish data and no one to use the data to address key customer societal and environmental challenges. Use cases are used to articulate the problems to be solved or the opportunities to realise. These are documented, valued and prioritised. Use cases may rely on one or more datasets to be published, and data discovery and ecosystem mapping is undertaken to understand what it would take to realise the value associated with the use case. Operational practices document the end-to-end processes that are followed, from use case identification through to capturing evidence and stories of how value has been generated. Continuous improvement ensures that we always keep an eye on how we can streamline our processes further to increase the probability and speed of value realisation, while upholding highest standards of responsible data ownership. Technology is the machinery that underpins our end-to-end processes, providing software and tools to support everything from community outreach and collaboration to robust, reliable and secure data publication and access. So why Open Data Day? There are 2 main events in the Stream calendar where we look to engage with our community on a broader scale. The first is this Open Data Day, which we are running for the first time this year as part of the global Open Data Day event run by the Open Knowledge Foundation. The second is Open October, which we will run later this year, which will be timed to coincide with International Data Week. For Open Data Day 2025, we are running a series of hackathons around the UK with a challenge statement aligned to our current use case, which is called Clean Up UK's Rivers, Lakes and Seas. The challenge statement for this hackathon is: how can we use data to better understand the many challenges and impacts affecting the quality of UK waterways, rivers, lakes and seas in a bid to reduce flooding, pollution, habitat loss, drought and water scarcity? We've created some ideas and sub-challenges that have arisen from our conversations and research to date, which you might wish to tackle or use to inspire you. These can be found on the Stream website and in your information pack. The Clean Up UK's Rivers, Lakes and Seas use case follows hot on the heels of a previous use case called the National Storm Overflow Hub, which sought to increase transparency around the operation of and improvement plans for all storm overflows from the 9 English water and sewerage companies. You can find all this data and supporting content on the Stream website. Just look for the Storm Overflow Hub link at the top of the Stream homepage, or access it via the QR code on screen or the URL as detailed underneath the QR code. For additional background, the Clean Up UK's Rivers, Lakes and Seas problem statement is: there's a lack of standardised data collection methods, accessibility and trust in water-related datasets. Community groups, citizen scientists and researchers face challenges in obtaining consistent, actionable data on river water quality, which hampers public advocacy, effective catchment management and trust in water companies. And so our value hypothesis for this use case is that we believe that by standardising the collection and accessibility of water-related data sets and enhancing citizen engagement in water quality monitoring, we can increase public advocacy for cleaner waterways and enable better decision-making by stakeholders. We will be using this hackathon to help guide us in identifying which data sets we should be publishing to help to solve this challenge, and how we can better empower local communities and researchers to create actionable insights and tools. We have created a whole range of materials on the Open Data Day 101 page to help support you in tackling the challenge. The resources include some new datasets which have been shared from a range of water companies for the first time. These datasets have been shared to explore what kind of value this data adds to help solve some of the challenges we are focused on in this hackathon. We have also included a range of links to other open data sources that you also might find helpful. There are also a range of short presentations by subject matter experts working in some of these areas to help provide more context to the challenge, information on what progress has been made to date and where challenges still remain. There is also some further content that may help guide you and inspire you, not only in the hackathon itself, but also in your own career and personal development. We hope that you find these useful. Running throughout the 3rd to the 9th of March will be a discussion forum where you can post questions and receive answers from either fellow hackers or from the subject matter experts we have on hand to respond to specific data or subject queries throughout the working week. Good luck, and we hope you enjoy taking part in Stream's very first Open Data Day event.